Okay, so we're moving on to the next question. I know how difficult things are right now for everyone, but if you could go back in time and appreciate the time before COVID-19, what was your situation like at that time? And is it really that different from what you are doing now?
Mm, Okay, first and foremost, uh, as we all know, the situation before this, which was a normal routine, or the lifestyle before this was totally different compared to this pandemic period. So before this, like if you ask about my income wise, it was totally different, where like I had more opportunities to expand my food business, especially to various restaurants, people. But due to this pandemic, I'm not able to expand my business. I'm not able to market my business. Like uh, the current situation in our country is that many of them are not getting the higher level of income, or yeah, so due to that I cannot promote my business. And then another thing is that the financial level is also affected. If you ask about my food delivery job, before this I was able to earn more compared to the current situation. Like as I know, people nowadays prefer to cook at home rather than spending money to buy at the restaurants and so on. Another thing is that before this, like I was able to meet many people who are related to my business before this, but due to the current pandemic period, I'm only like communicating with people who can help with my business through the online mode. Since most of the places are under MCO, I can't go and meet them face to face. So that's something sad, and also like no words to describe actually. Yeah.
Okay, I see. I hope that this COVID-19 will go away. Okay, so for the next question, I will pass to Ashura to ask you.
Yeah, thank you, Aisha. For our next question is, what are the problems and challenges faced by Sir during this pandemic?
Okay. We fully like concentrate on the problems and challenges. Uh, is that I'll mainly focus on the income first, because that's the main thing which helps. Not only it's helping me, but it's also helping everyone. Yeah, maybe it helps you and also me. Uh, Income wise, it's totally affected. The COVID-19 has actually like brought many challenges. For an example, uh, how to say, uh, before this, my earning in my business was totally higher. I had many customers before this. So now I can't reach my customers. If I prepare 10 boxes of food one day, but I won't be able to sell it off everything. So it's something like, it's very, how to say, it's a frustration for me as a businessman. And also another challenge is that, mm as I said before, like traveling to places to promote my business, to meet different people. Like before this, I was able to, for my food business, I was able to deliver foods. Like I'll receive orders in various from various places all over uh, Kuala Lumpur and also Selangor. But now I'm only able to receive orders only from the Klang areas. I can't, how to say, I can't fulfill some of my previous customers' orders, because I'm not able to travel from Klang all over to Klang Valley areas. And then another problem mm, is that since I don't have a good educational background, I I didn't further up my studies. I only have my SPM. So actually I choose.
Okay, hi. A very good evening to Mr. Charandeep Singh and also Madam Kavinderjit Kaur. I would like to appreciate and thank you guys for joining us today by taking out a very short period of time in your busy schedule. So my name is Guru Singh.
My name is Kanikesh Ganesan.
Okay, so today we will be interviewing Mr. Charandeep Singh and Madam Kavinderjit Kaur for about some COVID related questions, impact of COVID to the family.
I would like to ask some background of your family. What is your name? How many members in your family? Which area do you live? What is your occupational? And who are your dependent?
Yeah, hi, my name is Charandeep Singh, and I'm working as a driver in one of the medical company. And we are.
Hi, my name is Kavinderjit Kaur, and I'm working as a part-time in the construction firm in the accounts department.
And we are 6 of us in the family, including my mom, dad, and I have my 2 sons and me and my wife.
We live in Pandan Indah, Ampang.
The next question is, what is your situation before COVID-19?
Situation before COVID-19 was awesome and fantastic.
Okay. Next question.
So your income wise were all good, is it, for before COVID-19 situation before COVID-19?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Okay. I'll move on with the third question for today. What are the problems and also challenges faced by Mr. Charandeep Singh and also the family during COVID-19?
Challenges is the main challenges was income. We lose lot of incomes, and then
The work is not stable. Our work is not stable now. And then the major impact is the income, losing a lot of income.
Okay. I'll proceed with the fourth question, which one you have already answered the question, but I would like you guys to elaborate a little more. Yeah, what is the major impact due to COVID-19?
the major impact is that's what you say just now, that we have financial wise, I would say financial wise, that we have a big loss of because of this COVID-19 and all these things, you know.
So with your work, is your overtime all counted in during this time?
No.
Pardon?
Come again, back your question.
For during this pandemic time, is your working place, your overtime, is it still included or is it not included anymore?
No, we lost the overtime, the traveling allowance, and yeah.
And a cut of salaries also.
Okay.
Cut of salaries also, we lost a lot of things here.
Okay. I'll go to the last question. How are you overcoming the problem during this pandemic? Your financial problems. How are you guys coping up with the problem?
Okay, during now this pandemic time, we have started our home-based catering business.
Okay.
And then my husband is doing Grab food.
Okay.
So we hope with this we can sustain the income a bit to help us to survive in the house. As we said earlier, we have 6 people in the house.
Okay. That's the only question we have. So we hope everything goes well during this pandemic time, and please stay safe. That's all from me and Kanesh. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Assalamualaikum and very good evening to Madam. Care to introduce yourself, Madam?
I am Hasina Muhammad. I'm 54 years old. I was a CEO, Chief Operating Officer of an international affiliated media specialist and communication specialist agency. What else do you need to know?
All right. Can you care to tell us about the background of your family?
My family?
Yes.
My family. There are five in my family. Basically, my husband and my three boys. We are all very close knit and we stay together in a house in Subang Jaya, our own house over here. So,
all right. How was your situation before COVID-19?
Okay, let me tell you stages by stages what happened from the onset of COVID and what happened after 2 years. In the beginning, we started experiencing tightening of budget in the economy, in the company. Clients started withdrawing their spending, and then our budget, our income was gradually reducing, and then the smaller clients started curbing their advertising and marketing communication budget, because in any company, whenever a crisis hit, financial crisis hit, they will cut two areas. First would be the advertising, second would be the training in the company, in any company. So most companies started reducing the advertising budget, started reducing the marketing communication budget. That had very huge impact on agencies like ours, especially agencies like ours. And normally, internationally affiliated agency, the charges is very much higher than the local ones. So the companies in Malaysia started switching to smaller companies, or they will start doing things in-house. And slowly, from reduction of income to our company, we had to take first a bit of a cut. And then second step would be, in response to the reduction number of clients and slowly losing income, then we had to started cutting the number of workforce, reducing number of staff. We just keep a certain number of key officers in the office, and then after that, slowly bit by bit, we just had to let go. Most of the staff started from working from home, and then rotating from some working in the office, and then slowly in the end, as MCO started going in deeper and deeper, and it got worse, and it created such a big change in our lives to adapt to the new norms.
What are the problems and challenges faced by your family during this pandemic, COVID-19?
Now, the problems basically are similar to what all the other Malaysians and those people in other countries facing COVID-19. Basically, one would be the fear of getting the illness. So, fear, uncertainty, worry about what's going to happen in the future, those are emotional part of it. I mean, we worry about our health, we worry about our emotional impact. And then, once the MCO started, first, during the MCO, when we still had our job working from home, we were still okay. But once, the company couldn't hang on anymore to retain the business, and most of us started losing, like me, like my son and my husband. So basically, that's when, it started really impinge on us. The moment of truth is there. Hey, what do we have? How do we go on? How do we survive? And so on. So that adjustment is not easy to deal with in the beginning. Lucky for us, we have enough savings to move on. Otherwise, as you know, when you have quite a bit of income, the spending, the commitment is a lot higher, right? The more you get, the more you spend.
How will your family overcome these problems?
Okay, basically, one, we are avid believer in our religion. We believe in God, so we pray a lot, hoping that we pray that this situation, there's challenges will be over soon. And we what else can we do, because it's beyond us, right? So we praying to the Almighty. Two, of course, we cut back all of our expenses, right? Due to economic constraint, we really cut back all our expenses. Three, we follow SOP strictly, as set by the government, double mask and whatnot and everything. And for us, we have our internal SOP as well at home. If ever any of us go out, the moment they come back, we have to make sure that they will be sprayed with nano spray, all those what do you call that? Be sanitized and be sprayed to the extent actually wet, and then straight away go to take bath before going anywhere else inside the house. I was quite strict about this. And basically, even when we order items from outside, when we buy things from outside, we make sure that it's being kept outside first before bringing them inside the house. Spray, sanitize everything first, and then only later bring them in to make sure the products are safely brought in and to catch virus. And the food that we consume basically are home cooked. Most of the things are home cooked to make sure that we are not exposed. And apart from that, our daily life, what I do as a parent, together with my husband, is that we plan for our own projects, home-based projects. We do DIY. DIY projects such as this is to fill out our time. My son, my youngest son is still studying, so fine, he has got something to do. Of course, he loves to play online games, which I'm not very happy with that, because he's playing online games, but that's fill out time, fine. But on top of that, we do home-based DIY activity, so that our time is being used positively. We paint the wall, polish the floor, and do whatever together in the house. So positive atmosphere and kindredship, for the family, and closeness for the family before everybody started going to their own room, being in their own world and get frustrated because of the restriction that's happening now. So at least we have to keep the communication going within the family. We have to be together. We have to get the bond stronger for the family to survive, because this is something that is beyond us. COVID is something that is beyond us. So we, as a unit, the family unit, we have to move together and be in tandem with whatever that's happening outside at the best most effective SOP.